Hi everyone, welcome to All Four Queens. So, I hope everyone's doing well and you're keeping up your spiritual practices and, looking forward to the day. It's a little bit, it's dry here. It's not wet, but it's obviously getting into autumn and you call it the fall, I think. I mean, I don't know all the other countries and so I'm sorry if I don't know what you call it, but hey ho. I've just done one previously and now I'm doing this one, and it's called, I keep hearing, it's called To Be or Not To Be. So where I'm going with this is there's a lot of people, and I find it quite funny, but I find it also quite, what's the word? Flattering, really, that everybody wants to be all four queens. So, and obviously I've got a copycat who wants to just be me and probably has tried to be me for the whole of my life, swapping out destinies and stuff. So they want me to talk about this a little bit. So, to be the empress, and I think a lot of people who have attained that status, it takes a lot of work, and you go through a lot of mishaps, a lot of towers, a lot of disruption, and a lot of healing. So, let me just explain a little bit. So, to get through to be the Queen of Cups and retain the Queen of Cups, you're not attacking other people. You just give them love, but you also understand that not everybody can give you that back. Okay, now basics. Queen of Pentacles, you work hard in your job, you don't steal from other people, and you aspire in your own right and in your own knowledge and your own way. What you don't do is throw anybody else under the bus to get to where you want to be. And trust me, in my career, I've had people make offerings to me, which I know are from the devil. I've even had senior people wanting to sleep with me. But I don't need to do that, because I don't need to get to the top to do that. No, I'm not discrediting anybody that does. But there are a lot of things that people will do when you get into business because they want to put something on you. Remember what I said to you before? Sometimes these offers are temptations and a test, but the test is to see whether you're going to go down that road, which obviously goes against God, but also it's a way of keeping and getting something on you to discredit you, which is why I've gone through all this gang stalking, all these photos, all this crazy stuff, because somebody wanted me to look like I wasn't. And obviously I'm jacking the box I pop out when God tells me to, because obviously he cloaked me. So then you get the Queen of Wands, and obviously she's creative. She does creative stuff. Yeah, she can be a bit fiery as well. And in the reverse, she can be a bit, karmic lessons and not so, bit loose, for want of a better word. So I've done that. I've got a creative side, but unfortunately I've got a lot of people who have tried to steal, in the dream state, my creativity and sell it as their own. And now we're moving into the 3D. They're still at this trying to steal it by hacking into my systems and stuff. So, we all know this. And then you get to the Queen of Swords, who, excuse me, who recognises things for what they are. It's not harsh, but she's not gonna sugarcoat it, and she's gonna tell you exactly how it is and how she sees it, with love and with compassion. But obviously, how you choose to receive it is up to you. And I think those are the lessons that the Queen of Cups getting to the Queen of Swords learns, because sometimes the Queen of Cups can be a little bit of a people pleaser, making sure that everyone else is happy and not affecting anybody and not upsetting anybody. But when you get to the Queen of Swords, you balance out all four, so you become the Empress. Now, my copycats, I don't believe that you've attained any of those status, and the reason why is because you haven't learned your lessons. Why haven't you learnt your lessons? Because you wouldn't be attacking somebody, because you'd be comfortable in your own self and you'd have your own self-esteem, for one, and your own confidence in your own abilities and who you are as a person, and your own creativity. And what you certainly wouldn't be doing is attacking somebody over a man. if you've got any self-worth, that is not what you would be doing. However, and over money. However, these things happen, people do it. So for you to aspire to where I've got to and the challenges I've had all my life, some were my karmic debt, and if you remember I said some were enforced karmic debt because somebody swapped destinies and I ended up doing yours. If you want to be me and you want to dance in my shoes, then you have to now go through the lake of fire that one was my destiny and two, the destiny that you created for me. So you have to now go through every bit of karma that I had to go through to be able to get that crown. And I hope everyone understands what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, and if you go back to some of the scriptures that I've read, do not test the Lord, because you're not testing me. I've gone through them. I've done what I was supposed to do. Now you've tested God, and He's now making you go through everything that you put His people through. It's not just mine. Remember, it's not just about me, because it was God's destiny and someone decided to play God in God's destiny. He's now going to give you everything that you put out. I'm going to go back to the law of attraction, and what you manifest comes back to you, because what you manifest is your reality. Remember, it comes back. So now you are now going to live in all the karma, because I don't believe there is any dharma, of what you put out, not probably just to me, but to everybody, but it's all going to come back in one go. So the message here is, I'm flattered that you want to be my copycat, and I'm flattered that you want to be me, but now to get to be me, you've got to go through the lake of fire that I had to go through, that one was my destiny and two was enforced upon me. And I'm going to pray for you, and I hope, with God's will and your work to repent and step out of the devil energy and move more into the light, if you choose to, and out of ego, because I don't know who came to my house on Wednesday in the middle of the night, because I see you, that hopefully you will find your way back and stop with the silliness, But I'm only a messenger, remember. God delivers your karma, and He sees, and the recording angels and your ancestors see everything that you've done, everything you've said, every thought you've had, every action you've put out. They've got it recorded because it's in your Akashic records. And also, as I've said before, another warning, your ancestors want to go to the light. And every negative action that you do, you are taking them further and further back from the light. And when it comes to the point of God's judgment and the dead will be judged, they are going to sit in that, and they're going to be judged for the actions that you've done because you haven't cleared your karma. So it's just another warning, spiritual warning. Be mindful in what you're doing and why you're doing it, because the ego is one thing, but that's about self. But remember, this isn't just about you, it's about a whole lineage of people. So that's my only warning on that. And obviously it comes with love and healing. I really want people to step out of this devil energy and just see the light for what it actually is. And always remember, the truth will set you free, and it will always prevail over any darkness, because the truth has to come out. Look at the world. Those things that were hidden are now coming out, but they're coming out in one go, and that's one load of karma that everyone's having to deal with all in one go. So it's just a gentle reminder from the heart, be mindful. This isn't about just you. That's where I'm going with this one. So and also, as I said on the previous one, if people are messing with my YouTube to try and steal my content and hide me and be mindful, because when you deleted the GoFundMe, that had an impact on other people. So the karma that attracts is now you're getting karma for all those people that I couldn't support. And the same with YouTube. So I would just be really mindful, because nothing goes unseen. Nothing. And this is about helping others who do want to grow, transform, and be inspired by change. If you don't, that's fine. You stay where you're at. But don't block it for other people, because then you're just creating more karma for yourself as well. On top of, on top of, on top of. Just saying. Anyway, I love yous and leave yous. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you soon. See you later. Bye. Oh, I keep missing my